Hello, my name is Gina. I'm from Hoodoo RX on Etsy and HoodooRx.com, and I am going to show you how to make an obsession oil today. The first one we're going to make, so we're going to make a couple. The first one we're going to make is a clear oil. Let me move this hot water out of my way, and hopefully it's still hot when we need it. All right, first we're going to take banana leaf. Banana leaf is put in with the intention of fertility. And fertility is not so, it's not always so people get pregnant, but it's to keep blood flowing, keep blood pumping. So it's just a little bit more extreme of a blood flow than a normal blood flow. So we're going to put that in for intensity. We have some fig leaf. Okay, Adam and Eve, fig leaf, naked. Take some of that and put that in the tea bag. We have mint, fresh mint. These two. I'll use the large ones. Why? Because we want energy, lots of energy. Smells good. Now I got these tiny little babies right here. I don't know if you can see them down here or not. These are ghost pepper leaves. I grow most of my own herbs, so this is also for a little bit of spice, intensity, and you know, gets the blood flowing, a little spicy. Now, if you didn't want your obsession oil to be, you know, stalkerish, staring at you through a window obsession, you could use a little bit of rosemary for some love and protection, or you could use a little bit of rose. That would also be for a little bit of protection or love, and those two things would actually stop it from being so obsessive. For me, I don't want it to be, I want it to be full obsession, so we're going full obsession. I'm going to add a little bit of passion flower because we want a lot of passion in this. I am going to use, which I have here, I don't know if you can see, we're going to use some hibiscus, dried hibiscus. Why? Because I don't have that flower growing in my garden yet. This is to get your blood flowing. I'm going to take 3 cloves. This is for dominance, because this is a dominating spell. I'm going to get a raw, this is raw ginseng. I'm just gonna break it in half. I need to open it. Get that crumbled up in there. We want raw ginseng because that has a lot of sex in it. Same with saffron. You don't need a whole lot of saffron. A little bit goes a long way. So that is also for sex. We're going to use master root. Why? Because we're going to command this. We're not going to hope it works, we're going to know it works. A little bit more spice with some red pepper. And then we're going to take magnetic sand, as you can see, magnetic sand. You don't need a lot, just a little. Why? Because we want them pulled to us, right? They want to stay with us all the time like a magnet. Close it up. We're going to tie it 3 times, 3 knots. 1, 2, come on, don't bite me, 3 knots. So this is when the hot water would come in. Normally I would take a glass like this, or any glass, and put it in here, and I'm not going to do this or I'll have a big fat mess. So you're going to want to shove this into your oil. All the way down into it. You can see that I have a little bit of oil in there, but shove it down into there, and then you're going to place it into the hot water and you're going to let it sit till room temperature. What's going to happen is the heat of the water is going to heat up the oil. The oil is going to pull it's going to extract all of the oils out of all the herbs that we just put in, basically. So that's the clear way of doing it. Then you would take the oil, you take the tea bag out, throw it away, and you would take the oil and you would pour it into a green jar, or a brown jar, or a blue jar. But what you want to do is make sure that no sun gets to it. And we are going to use this green jar. Get that out of the way. Now, like I said before, so I'm going to be making this for myself. We're going to use a banana leaf. Banana leaf for potency. Where's my pen? We're going to take the mint for energy. A lot of energy, and I'm going to go ahead and shove it down in there. Big leaf. Nakedness, obsession. Got that in there. And a little bit of ghost pepper for intensity. We're going to use some passion flower and put it right in there. I love hibiscus. It is blood flowing. I usually crush mine up a little bit before I put it in. And I usually use a lot of this because I want the blood pumping. I'm going to take 3 or so clove because I am going to dominate this oil. I'm going to take a couple of ginseng because I want this one to be super strong. Break it and put it in. Let's see. Crush it. Get it in there. Blood flowing. And then remember, you don't need a whole lot, you just need some. Except for I'm going to use a whole lot of saffron because this is sex. And I want mine strong. master root. Why? Because we're going to command this. It is going to work for us. A little bit of red pepper for some more spice. Some magnetic sand. Don't need a whole lot, although I probably use a little bit more than I should. I don't think there's, just depends on how you want to. Now I have some strawberry quartz I'm going to use. Carnelian I'm going to use. And I'm probably going to use a whole lot of it, so I like mine to be very, very strong because it helps with my work. I'm also going to take a pinch of instant coffee because I want it to work now rather than later. I am going to fill the bottle with oil. Maybe just halfway for me, only because I like mine to be intense, super intense. You can also use this more than once. You're going to get more oil out of it than just one time. I'm going to shake it. I'm going to take my bowl of hot water and I am going to set it in there. I'm going to let it go to room temperature. This way it's pulling out all of the oils and everything's going to be stuck in here. I like mine to have all the stuff in it. So although you can't really tell in this, I did make one that looks like this. So you can see exactly what it's going to look like. You can put it in a clear jar if you like. Just make sure that you keep it out of the sunlight. So you can see all the good stuff floating in there. Anyways, help me out. Like and subscribe. Or dislike, I don't really care. However, like and subscribe. I'd rather you like it. Tell me what you think. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Ciao.